Well, y'all, they done got that boy. I say they done got that Julio Foolio boy. I told them they would go get him. Yeah, nah, well, I didn't tell them they would go get him. I just knew they would go get him. Because the boy works hard to get got. Now, that boy works hard to get shot on. Man, they shot his foot off last year, give him that pirate nub. Man, he supposed to still got his foot shot off, ain't supposed to be bouncing around on his birthday. Man, get somewhere and sit down and rest that foot and work your heel. Nigga supposed to be
He asked why I'm hitting this vape so hard live. This vape is the reason I got shot on, bro. I was going to get a vape for the gas station. That's how I got shot. That what happened. So I'm finna post this bit.
Julio Foolio has been tragically gunned down on his 26th birthday on 6/23/2024. He was fatally shot at his party along with other victims, but Foolio's injuries proved to be fatal. Once the news of his death hit online, people were in denial due to the numerous times he had been shot in the past and pulled through. Who were the shooters? What made them want to take Foolio out on his birthday? Before we can dive into that, we have to revisit the past beefs of Julio Foolio so we can gain a better understanding of the tragic event that occurred on his birthday. Julio Foolio was the leader of KTA, which stood for Kill Them All.
My bad.
I'm sitting blitz.
Julio Foolio and Youngeen Ace have been locked in a beef that has not only seen many lives lost, but made national headlines for bragging about their gangbanging on their Dead Ops and song. So how did this beef between YNR and ATK even get as heated as it did? Well, from everything that's been going around, it seemed to have started with ATK head honcho Youngeen Ace and one of YNR's most prominent members, YNR Mookie. The most concrete link between them seems to stem from a situation that played off at a party where both crews were present at. Things got a little heated and one thing led to another. An altercation broke out and it's alleged Youngeen Ace doubled back with the pole and shots went off behind YNR Mookie while his moms was close by. Mookie dodged a bullet, pun intended, but was grazed by one. While Mookie was plotting his revenge, Ace was out here stunting, making bangers off his willingness to off his ops with the hit single, Go to War. Ironically, in that track, the hook sings, "Don't wanna go to war with me. Mama's crying, dudes dying."
Just know what happened about Rod. Like, nigga, come on, bro. You know, man. Come on, stop being dumb, man. Like, you know what it is, man. Nigga ain't. Man, come on, man. I ain't on that shit, man. You pussy, man. Man, like, bro. No, tell a nigga drop they shit. Nah, I done dropped my shit. Tell a nigga drop they shit. They ain't get me when I dropped my shit. They played. You feel me? They played. He told me he had my shit on done. You played. I bet you won't drop your shit, though.
On June 8th, 2018, Ace released a music video for another banger on World Star titled F That. In the song, you can hear the scenario of him busting guns in front of Mookie's moms with the lyrics, "Bitch had the nerves to up on me in front of my brother. I ain't scared, I ain't running, gotta go put me under. Spin back the same night and shot at him in front of his mama." Throughout the entire song, it was just him and his brother 23 in the visuals. Not his blood brother, but he considers him like family because of how close they were. 23's appearance in the video proves that the video was recorded beforehand for the upcoming release, because on June 5th, 2018, Ace almost lost his life after the ops caught him and his brothers lacking. He would be the only survivor.
Well, it was your brother's birthday. How old did he turn that day?
He had turned 18.
18?
Hey, my other little brother, he had just turned 18 too.
Wait, so you had 3 of your actual brothers?
No, one of them was my blood brother, but other one like my best friend and another like right-hand man type thing. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, and they both, 2 of them turned 18 that day?
One of them turned 18, one of them turned 18 like 2 weeks before.
Okay, and then the fourth one was how old?
He was 19 at the time.
It made the song even more chilling seeing 23 in the clip alongside his bro in the life of the living. Reports state that Youngeen Ace would be targeted after celebrating his blood brother Trayvon Bullard's, aka Quan Quan, 18th birthday with dinner at Wasabi Japanese Steakhouse at the St. John's Town Center.
A shooter or shooters on the run after 4 teens are gunned down to the south side. What we're learning about the men killed in a drive-by shooting. 18-year-old Trayvon Bullard, 19-year-old Jacoby Groover, and 18-year-old Royale Smith. They lost their lives late last night.
Police say the shooter followed the 3, along with a 4th survivor, from a restaurant at the St. John's Town Center to the Town Center Parkway, then opened fire. Sheriff Mike Williams says this shooting is gang-related, not an accident.
Not a random act of violence, obviously, and again, it's about encouraging young people to do the right thing and make sure you're engaged with the right people and you're hanging around the right people. And it's a tragedy, but one that could have been avoided.
Our news crews continue to follow this developing story. News4JAX' Eric Avignon joining us near Town Center Parkway, where shots rang out just 24 hours ago. Eric, a completely different scene there tonight.
Yes, you are very correct. As you can see behind me here, the Town Center Parkway is pretty much back to normal, which is a stark difference compared to last night around this time when this entire area was one major crime scene. Now, since then, we have learned a lot about those 4 victims. A family friend of Kenyatta and Trayvon Bullard tells News4JAX that the 2 brothers were out with Royale Smith and Jacoby Groover Tuesday night celebrating Smith's birthday when the celebration turned to tragedy. Police say the men were all riding together in this car on Town Center Parkway when people in another car that pulled up beside them started shooting at them. Kenyatta Bullard, who goes by the nickname Ace, was the only person in the car who survived the attack. A family friend says Kenyatta Bullard is an aspiring rap artist. His younger brother, Trayvon, goes by the name Quan. He had just graduated from Ridgeview High School last week. Kashawn Price graduated with him. He says he learned about Trayvon's death through social media.
I went on my Instagram, it was all over my feed. It was crazy.
Jacoby Groover was a standout football player at University Christian High School. He graduated last year. His former high school coach only had good things to say about him.
He was a good kid. Didn't really have any issues with him. He was always smiling. All his teammates loved him.
Police were dispatched to the scene at 10:53 p.m. and found a vehicle with 4 male shooting victims inside. 2 people were pronounced dead at the scene, 1 died at a local hospital, and 1 was left in critical condition. The Jacksonville Sheriff's Office said a vehicle pulled up next to a Chevy sedan, opened fire, and took off. They labeled the incident as a targeted hit based on an ongoing dispute between 2 groups and that the shooting is not a random act of violence.
I try to come forward, but I try to hold RJ. I'm trying to RJ open the door. I open the door, I'm pushing him out. I'm like, bro, I got you. He grabbed his shirt, like, bro, I can't move. He tell me he can't move, I jump out the car. Cope opened the door. Cope said, call everybody. It's compromised.
It was only a matter of time before Ace would heal up and gear up for war with his main man K-Soul. Together, they began their get back, upping the score on their ops. YNR and an extension KTA suffered the losses of their mans Charles McCormick, aka KTA Lil Buck.
On Robinson's Instagram, there was a story posted of a child singing a song entitled KSO Homicide by rapper Youngeen Ace, a local rapper who has made headlines before. The video was posted after the murder of Charles McCormick. Also another story, which depicted Hakeem Robinson at a nail salon receiving a pedicure with the caption, "Killa N-word, then go get my toes done."
And 16-year-old homie, Baby Osama.
And gunfire erupts inside a Northwest Side apartment complex. It leaves this 16-year-old dead. Neighbors say that the shooting sounded like a war zone.
60 to 70 rounds had to be dropped in the course of maybe 15 seconds.
Sky 4 captured the large crime scene outside the Hilltop Village apartment complex off 45th Street just before 3 this afternoon. For several hours, the backside of the apartment complex was taped off as investigators collected shell casings and other evidence.
And while police have not released the victim's name, sources tell us it's Adrian Gaynor Jr. Tonight, News 4 Jax reporter Eric Avanier was there earlier and has the latest.
Family members have identified the 16-year-old boy who was shot and killed inside the parking lot of Hilltop apartment complex as Adrian Gaynor Jr. They say he was employed at a local McDonald's, attended school regularly, and was beginning to get on the right track. The person or people responsible for his death has not been captured, which is why we are not identifying neighbors who say they heard what sounded like a plethora of weapons being fired.
It sounded like it was Iraq out here, like multiple guns, like from different guns.
Sounded just like probably an AK-47 or something that would, shoot repeatedly without stopping.
The shooting happened while kids were returning home from school. Unfortunately, some of those children heard the gunshots and recognized the kid who was killed.
I was standing over there
Tamika Gaines-Holly is the PTSA president of Ribault High School, who is currently running for city council. She says she was with a group of students from her school who knew the victim.
And they were saying, that's my friend. And I know he didn't know that was going to happen to him today. We didn't know that was going to happen. And I'm consoling a group of students from our school. They were got out of school when this happened.
This has to leave you outraged.
I am outraged.
And so is Northside Coalition President Ben Frazier, who was also on scene. Frazier recently called for a week-long ceasefire in response to a recent string of shootings. He's optimistic that the violence will slow down.
We can only hope that as we go through this date forward to March 2nd, that there will be still fewer of these kinds of incidents occurring in our city.
Eric Avanier, Channel 4, the local station.
And so far, a suspect hasn't been named, and we haven't been told what led up to the shooting. It's also unclear if the 16-year-old was the intended target.
They caught Lil 9 lacking while driving, shot up his whip, sending him crashing into a store where he passed.
Right now at 10, police are searching for a gunman after a passenger in a car was shot and killed along a busy stretch of Atlantic Boulevard in broad daylight. Sky 4 giving you a bird's eye view. The shooting sent people in nearby buildings ducking for cover.
Just like pop, 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 pop. And like, it just happened fast, man. 10 seconds, maybe everything.
And this is surveillance video of the crash following that shooting in Arlington. We've highlighted the black car seen slowly driving down the street. The car police are now looking for in connection with this shooting. Police say the gunman fired about a dozen shots into the car, with one of those bullets striking the passenger.
News 4 Jax reporter Eric Avanier is live at that scene. Eric, as you join us, police are saying that this shooting could have had more victims.
Yes, police are actually shocked that there weren't more victims, considering the fact that the shooting happened in broad daylight on this very busy strip of Atlantic Boulevard, where you've got businesses all up and down the strip, including this store where police say the car carrying the gunshot victim crashed into the glass wall in the front. And get this, police say based on the shells that they recovered from the scene, the murder weapon appears to be a rifle. Not long before the parking lot of Rent-A-Will became a crime scene, surveillance video captured a gray Dodge car pulling into the parking lot and crashing as another car believed to be involved in the shooting slows down, then drives off. The area where the black car slows down is also the same area where police collected multiple rifle shell casings in the street, leading investigators to believe the shots were fired from the black car. A store owner across the street heard the shots.
Real rapid, loud gunfire. It seemed like maybe 12 to 15 shots.
Shots so loud that his customers and employees took cover.
There was a couple here, and the man grabs his girl, wife away and says, "Baby, hit the ground." Like,
both police and our crime and safety expert Ken Jefferson says the shooting could have injured or killed innocent bystanders, especially since the weapon appears to be a rifle.
I'm very surprised and very relieved that there was no other injuries involved in that, because you got a heavily populated street with constant traffic going back and forth, and you've got a business right there.
Rifle rounds have the potential to travel great distances and ricochet and go in any direction. So
another witness we spoke with says the car that crashed had been parked at this gas station for 25 minutes with both the passenger and driver inside. Then he says moments after it left, he heard gunfire.
Wow, I just saw these people, just now, and look now, like what happened now. I didn't think about it that was gonna happen. That happened too fast.
Now, while a motive behind the shooting appears to be unknown at this time, our crime and safety expert says that this definitely doesn't look like a random act of violence. Reporting live in Arlington, Eric Avanier, Channel 4, the local station.
Ace and K-Soul really was shaking something back for real. They held no remorse, posting 9 laying on the floor lifeless and clowning, making jokes. Everyone was getting it. They even called Foolio himself lacking. Luckily, he survived being shot.
That nigga shot me, but he didn't kill me. On Kendrick. You fucking stupid.
Currently, K-Soul is behind bars fighting for his freedom from the hit on Lil Buck with his pops. Jacksonville rapper Julio was shot by his ops in his hometown while driving through a residential neighborhood near Paxton School for advanced studies. Even though Julio Foolio, whose real name is Charles Jones, survived the shooting, an image of the severe gunshot wound he suffered has made its way to the internet.
When I'm backing out, that zoom like behind me, it stopped. So I hit the bridge. I'm like, that. So I'm finna let that bitch get in front of me. I ain't finna let them get behind me. So that hop in front of me and we get to the next stop sign. That busted up, hop out, go to blowing that down. Like the car went dry, so that stop. I'm like, damn, I'm dead. And that bitch on the drive, I hit the gas, smashed the gas to the next stop sign, busted right. And that bitch went dry no more. I hopped out. I jumped behind like I don't know if it was a van or a truck. Hopped behind that shit. I was just laying there for like 10 minutes. I'm like, damn, I'm shot. So I get up, I'm like, I can't walk or nothing. I'm knowing my foot f***ed up. I knock on the people's door house, I'm like, I'm shot. Like, I'm bamming on that bit like I'm shot. Y'all open that bit, I'm hitting the rain camera and all. I'm looking through that bit. I see a he's sitting on the couch. I don't know if he had headphones in or what. I'm bamming on that bit. He ain't paying me no mind on. Like, what the f***? So I hop back to the car and then I just drive to the hospital, hit 100, bro.
Yeah. A lot of people, you know, I had to hit your line. A lot of people, you know, they've been dying to hear from you. A lot of people were concerned. A lot of people were confused. There's so many questions going on, as usual, with your name. But, I mean, we all know you got shot in the foot, you know, last week. And, you know, you don't have to tell us too many details. But, you know, we pretty much know, you know, you were driving, correct?
Yeah, I was driving.
Is this daytime, nighttime?
This like 5, 6 in the morning, probably 6:30, some shit like that.
In the morning. So you didn't go to sleep?
It was still dark.
Wait, 6:30 in the morning?
Yeah.
So I mean, did you wake up early? Did you not sleep that night?
Nah, I was up. I was up the whole night type shit. My dumb ass, I'm nicking. I wanted to go get a vape from the stove. So I hopped in the car and I guess I got
Foolio managed to drive himself to the UF Healthcare Center after being shot, but not long before the 25-year-old's parents updated his fans on his condition. After checking himself into the hospital, a graphic image of Foolio's foot hit the internet, which has gone viral. A Florida rapper was shot and killed early Sunday morning while celebrating his 26th birthday in Tampa, who performed under the name Julio Foolio, was shot at a Holiday Inn after being kicked out of an Airbnb after a gathering exceeded occupancy limits, according to a statement from his lawyer.
And then I'm thinking, at the Holiday Inn, what the man, ain't no protection on at the Holiday Inn. They ain't even got valet parking.
Social media posts show Jones promoting the pool party at the home in Tampa Saturday afternoon.
We just got here, bruh. You got to add it. You got to add it, man. Push up. We just got to this bit. Tampa, Florida, man. You already got to add it to the pool party. Push up at 5:30, man. Push up at 5:30, man. We finna get everything right. Push up at 5:30, 6 o'clock, man. It's up. Got me drinking, cuz. I don't even drink, cuz.
You supposed to have a chaser.
We can't even fuck for my birthday, man. Everybody coming out the spell. No cap, man. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? We deep as hell. We deep as hell, 20 deep, lit everywhere we go.
Got my brother with me. He done popped out for me for my birthday. He done time. It's double lit. Oh God, yeah. Appreciate everybody popping out for my birthday. You know what I'm saying?
Happy birthday. Happy birthday.
Everybody got their shot, put their shot in the air, man. Okay, David. Everybody take this shit on 3, man. 1, 2, 3.
And 24 on scene for down there. 46, hospital 10-4.
Breaking news, police say 4 people have been shot at a Temple Terrace Holiday Inn. Tampa police are still on scene of this fatal shooting. 8 on your side's Chloe Sparks is joining us live with new information. Chloe, what's the update?
Stacy, this is the Holiday Inn Hotel right across the street from USF, the Tampa campus. We just spoke with police officials who tell us that 4 people were shot here in the parking lot, and one of those people died here on the scene. The other 3 people are currently at the hospital. Now, police say they received a 911 call to McKinley and Fowler Avenue around 4:40 this morning. They say that they were told 4 people were shot. Again, 3 of them transported to the hospitals, 1 dead on the scene. They believe that those 3 other people will survive. Now, they're trying to find out what led up to the shooting. What was the motive? They're looking for video. They're looking for any surveillance cameras outside this hotel, or maybe any guests that maybe saw or heard what happened. They're trying to interview any witnesses. We're told they actually are letting people into the hotel right now. They're all actually being escorted by police as this whole entire parking lot is blocked off with crime scene tape. Now, we're told that these hotel guests should not feel like their safety is at risk because there are so many police officers out here. But again, they're out here trying to find out how many suspects they're looking for, and then again to get that suspect or suspects in custody. They said that it seems like those people who were involved in this shooting were coming to this hotel to get a room. It's unclear whether they were staying at this Holiday Inn, but again, 4 people shot in this parking lot behind me, 3 of those people injured, and 1 of them dead. We'll continue to work with police to find out more information this morning and report it back to you here on News Channel 8. Reporting live in Temple Terrace, Chloe Sparks, 8 on your side.
The statement from the rapper's lawyer said that the shooting was an ambush that took place in the hotel's parking lot. 3 other people were injured in the shooting but are in stable condition, according to a Tampa Police Department press release. The investigation is ongoing. Jones was previously shot at during violent incidents in 2023, 2021, and in 2020. All right, y'all. There y'all have it. It's the story of Julio Foolio. Man, rest in peace, man. Died at 26 years old. It's a sad story, but we all know you live by the sword, you die by the sword. Hey, man, get in that comment section. Let me know what y'all think. Drillers and trappers and drillers. We out here, man. Don't go nowhere. What you on? Watch the next video. Gang!